as far as the younger generation, I'd like to take your question. If I understand you correctly, your question is, if all this is resolved, where do we move? Am I right? Is that your question? Sorry. Who's the young lady? Yeah. Is that your question? What next? Because we have a lot to repair. You're right. There's a lot to fix. And it's not easy to fix when you have corruption. When you have a corruption-ridden system and you have to make systemic changes, there is a lot of things to think about. For example, and I think we probably will be wise to set up a Truth and Reconciliation Commission type of body, because there's a lot of things that we need to deal with. But the one major issue we will have is to deal with corruption. And you're dealing with individuals who may have been involved in the process. Okay? So what do? You may have to consider amnesty. So you're right. And I'm going to say when Pakatan wins lah. We don't want ifs. Okay? We don't want ifs and buts. We want a when from Pakatan Harapan. When they win, they will have to be prepared for that. There will have to be a plan, etc., as to how they start healing the nation and fixing the nation, because we're going to need that very badly. Okay? And it's happened around the world. This whole Truth and Reconciliation idea has happened. In South Africa, it's happened in many countries where there's been such rampant abuse. Okay? So that's one. And finally, I will say this. On the ICAC Hong Kong, there they had the political will to address corruption. That's the difference between Hong Kong and Malaysia. In fact, within 3 years, including using an amnesty system, they actually managed to clean up. And now they have one of the... They boast about their anti-corruption record. I mean, that's one of their selling points for their trade and industry. I've been to some of these, fora that they have. But that's because the leadership wanted the change. Here we have a leadership who doesn't... The last thing they want is a good anti-corruption agency. So what do? In fact, they found the perfect system to stay in power. Be corrupt and ensure everyone around you is corrupt as well. And they will carry on forever. So what we need is, when there is a change in government, I don't think we'll have a problem. You will get the kind of ICAC, anti-corruption agency that Hong Kong has. Thank you.